I'm demonstrating my FeatureSettings 3D printing enhancement program. This is what I'm printing currently, and we're going to watch layer 21, where there's some very small amount of solid fill after the outline, and then some bridging, which is controlled by the slicer, although I can override it. And then it does the interior infill. I like to have my outlines be a little slower and my interior infill be a little faster, and FeatureSettings lets me do that. On layer 22, we get some solid fill on top of infill, which I like to slow down a lot, and also increase the fan on it. So I changed to a special profile for that. The profiles get called in the slicer code with this kind of code. And you can see that I've changed profiles on layer 21 there, or 22 rather. So what you get is this. We're on layer 21, and it's doing the outline, and it does the outer outline first, then the inner outline with a slight change in fan, I believe. And then it will go and do that small amount. There's the change in fan. It'll do that small amount of solid fill. Now it's switched to the solid fill. And then it switches to the interior infill. And that's my normal profile. And then, well, that's actually still in layer 20, but when layer 22 begins, then you will see where I have made the solid fill go at a slower speed with a higher fan. So this is still the normal profile. It's doing the outlines. And here you're seeing the 80% fan is coming from the slicer's override of bridging. And now I believe it's doing the interior infill, which it does at 60% speed with a 60% fan, and I believe I also reduced jerk a little bit for that feature. And then when you go to 22, you'll see the usual infill done inner first and then outer, and then it'll jump to doing solid fill, but it'll do it differently with a higher fan and a slower speed than it did on the other layers. That's the inner perimeter, the outer perimeter, and now it's going to go to solid fill. With a 70% fan. And I also over extrude when it's on top of interior fill. Seems to work better. You can't see that in this, but you can see it on the console actually. Way over extrude. And it's doing that special infill, special solid fill. 70% fan, 30% speed, so it's slower than the solid fill normally is. And now it's going into just the interior infill. It's a honeycomb. And I over extrude that a little bit. And that's it. That's how it works.